Is Calzone, and I am in my home state of Michigan. Today I'm going to show you guys that northern pike farm spot. I know I show you an awful lot of farming spots, but they help out a lot and they give you tons of cash. And this is when you are a slightly experienced player and you may unlock this level, or you may just purchase it in a premium buy store. Either way, it's where the best farming spot is. I'm going to go ahead and show you my inventory and what I'm going to use. I'm going to use again my Brutus that I always use, because this is my trusty club. I'm going to go ahead and show you that I'm using the shiners, a 5/0 hook, and 25 inches in leader. Okay, where I'm going to start today is I'm going to start off at the King of the Green Bay, and I'll show you how to get to where I'm going to go, what to do, and how fast the money comes in. And then hopefully if I make enough money throughout this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you where that blue catfish is. Okay, you start off here. You're going to want to run around to your right. I mean your left, I'm sorry. And you're going to come across a patch of weeds. It's in between the two spots. It's why it is a decent spot, though, I'll tell you what. You come across here, stay on that path. Alright. Now, do you see these two patches of lily pads? When you see those two, you know you've made it. Now, this patch of cattails and such is where I fish. I don't fish up to the side like some people do. I don't come over here like some people do. I fish right in the middle of it. As you can see, sometimes your rod doesn't want to pop out. So you got to kind of find it. Okay, right here. Just to the left. A lot of people like to come over here. A lot of people go over there. Me, I sit right here in the weeds. And when you look at my marker back there, you'll see that I'm moving up just to right in front of those lily pads. And at 25-inch leader, I just cast right there with my shiners and my 5/0 hook. I like to zoom in with L1 and the PlayStation button. Trademarked. A lot of times you'll get stuck because you're so close to these weeds, but usually it doesn't take too long for you to get a nibble, like there. Bang. Now there's all sorts of other fish here besides this northern pike. We'll see if we can't bring something else in. Switch up the bait a little bit to something a little bigger, see if something gets enticed. And as you can see, I'm starting off at 5 o'clock. I can sit here and do this all day because I've got a pretty darn big fish keep. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make quite a bit of money, and then I'm going to show you guys where that blue catfish is if we have time. But I'm going to show you like that there is a variety of fish here besides this northern pike. You catch a muskie or anything along the lines of that, and you're solid. That's good loot. Hey, it's a trophy walleye. That's a pretty big fish right there. I'll take it all day. That's $1,225. Holy smokes. Well, how you doing there, walleye? Oh. Ooh, she snagged pretty good. Fish pulled it right into the weeds. I'm going to go ahead and reel it in. That fish messed me up. Yep, I got a bite right away. So, yeah, it was just a little bit too close. I'm glad I come into these stupid little troubles just so I could tell you guys that, you know, like, it will happen. But for the most part, whoa, hey. This appears to be a pretty big fish, fellas and ladies. Yeah, not too shabs. Already got a bite? Come on, fishies. Okay, well, what we're going to do is just get the ball a rolling here. I'm going to jump it up to 7 o'clock. Just by pushing the square button, you can jump it up hours. And if you're a premium, you can move it as much as you want, which is a bonus. In other words, it'll cost you bait coins, which are hard to get. See, now a lot of people speed it up so that it looks like you're pulling fish right after fish, right after fish, right after fish. I'm just doing this in real time to show you guys that, yeah, I mean, they are there. There is a lot of them, but there is a few minutes in between. It is fishing. You can't be too impatient. Hey, another walleye. Another trophy walleye. Holy smokes. That's unexpected. I'm not really prepared for that. I didn't know that they're going to be out today like this. I've been at Emerald Lake all day trying to catch walleye, and now they're here. But as you can see, in 15 minutes, I'm filling up my fish keep pretty quick. Goodness gracious. That northern just scared my fish into a snag. Holy. Now, just like the chain pike video and the northern pike video in Moose Lake, here in Michigan they are a lot bigger. That's why I'm using a hook number 5/0. What I'm going to do after this fish is I'm going to take you and show you where that blue catfish is. My buddies and I like to call it the blue whale just because it's just huge. Now where this blue catfish is located is you're going to want to come over here to Fairy Tale Fishing. I'm going to up my hook. Now you see where that dock is in the daylight? That's where you want to cast as far as you can, and then slowly just reel it in until you hear your bell. Now I'm going to speed up the time to nighttime. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to change my hook to a 6. I'm going to put on some large cut bait. And I'm going to set my leader all the way to 99. Well, Michael, you're in store for a big fish. Of course I'd recommend. Right now, this is probably my favorite game. Oh, and there it is. That is a very, very, very big fish. Now this is why the game gets fun. I'm using the best float rod and reel, and this fish is just fighting me. He's one of the biggest catfish, if not the biggest catfish in the game. And holy smokes, I don't even know if I'll be able to bring this in for you guys. Oh, it looks like I'm getting him tired. He's hurting my rod. Holy smokes, this is a big fish, guys. Oh. Oh, I'm getting them. Could be a sturgeon. I've only caught me a few sturgeon, so it'd be a treat for me to catch it on camera right here on broadcast. Yeah, I definitely recommend this game. Long day of frustration, you come home and do a little bit of video game fishing and it calms you down. If you can't get out, if it's too cold wherever you are, you don't want to, look at that fish. Now that is a big, big fish, ladies and gentlemen. That is a very, very good fish. We're going to go ahead and keep that. And what we're going to do is I'm going to try and up my hook and even get a bigger one. We're going to go 8/0 just for fun. If I catch this guy, I don't know if I'll be able to bring him in. Holy smokes. I'm already getting a bite. If it's out there and it does bite on that 8/0 hook, it should be either another trophy or a unique. If it's a unique, it could get up to almost 100 pounds. 100 pounds. That's a teenager. Well, I was a big teenager, so. We're going to try to cast one more time. And if not, I'm going to go ahead and conclude my broadcast for the day, everyone. But I showed you some pretty good tips on Michigan and how to make some quick cash. And I showed you that big catfish. That thing is pretty fun. But I wouldn't recommend you trying to fish for that fish with anything better than the best float setup that you can buy. Otherwise, it's going to snap your line, snap your reel, or snap your rod. And that is just a big, bad, bad, bad thing to happen. Yep. One more and I'm done. It's getting late. And I need to sell my fish. Got him. I don't know if he's as big as the other one, but he's still a big one. Last fish of the day, folks. If I can get this thing in here. He looks like he's given up. He may not be the beast that I thought he was going to be. So yeah, go to your store and look for the game in the free menu, and it's right there. Buy it, play it for free. You don't even have to be a Plus member. Bang! Another one of them catfish. And there you are, folks. Hey, it's the unique catfish. Well, I'm glad you guys got to be here for this big guy. You don't catch the uniques too often. There's a normal common size fish. You've seen the trophy catfish I caught last time. And like I said, I got a bigger hook and I caught the unique catfish, which is even bigger than the last. Well, that concludes my broadcast for the day, guys. I hope that the tips helped out a lot. I hope you guys catch yourself some catfish and northern pike here in my home state of Michigan. Alright, everybody, rip some lips. Have a good one.